Hey everyone, welcome to Build Talks, a series where I build things related to what I'm talking about. Today's episode is on my favorite movie of all time, The Blue Elephant. So what is The Blue Elephant? Well, like I've said, it's my favorite movie of all time, and it's a cartoon about an elephant, and it's blue. I'm actually going to change this out. I know he has kind of darker feet, but I'm not really sure what to go for yet. Alright. So, if you've never heard about the movie, I don't blame you. I don't even know how we have the CD. When I was younger, I found it inside like this huge file, like compilation of CDs that we have in like a folder. And let me just take a step back. It's good enough. And it didn't even have a cover, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where we got it from. But yeah, it's about this blue elephant. He's like a little kid, and he wants to meet his dad because his dad went off to go fight in some like elephant war. Maybe this color instead, brighter. So he's never met his father before, and he's looking for him. And one day he stumbles into like this this elephant army camp. I mean, there are people in the movie too, but and you can understand the people. It's just the main character is the elephant. He can talk. It's a cartoon. But yeah, he goes to find his father. He runs into like this enemy camp, and he meets this prince. And all the other and the prince is like a prisoner of war here. So all the other guys, they're looking for the elephant. They want him to good color. This looks nothing like an elephant. Give me a few seconds. Okay, this doesn't look much better, but I think this is a good shape for the elephant. Where was I? Oh yeah. So the elephant meets like this prince who's like a prisoner of war, and the prince helps him get out of the camp. But he still wants to find his father. So he's reluctant to leave, but then they start chasing him. And once again, I've messed up the elephant. Right, so like what I was saying. The prince is like this prisoner of war. He helps the elephant escape, got to that part. Elephant still is looking for his father. He gets scared, chased off with torches. Kind of like Frankenstein's monster. And then he falls in like down a cliff, and he ends up on this farm. And you know, like on that farm, there was other elephants, E-I-E-I-O, and sorry, on that farm there was other elephants, and they're all bigger and stronger than the blue elephant, which is the main character. Because you know, the blue elephant's just a little kid. Don't expect them to be stronger than like, I guess, teenage/adult elephants. You know, it makes sense for him to be weaker than them. But he doesn't like being there because he's scared of humans now. He has like this burning hatred for people. But on that farm, there's this pink elephant, and it's a girl elephant. And you know, he likes the pink elephant. The pink elephant is nice to him. Only issue is pink elephant sees the people there as her family, because the people there, unlike the unlike the people in the prison camp, were actually nice. They were good. They're good people. They're supposed to be the good guys. Elephant tail. Little tail frills. That works. Yeah, so they're the good guys. They're actually building, helping create elephant soldiers. It's a weird concept. I don't know. Elephant soldiers for a nation that's in a war against this bad nation, and later on you find out that the nation they're building the elephant army for is actually for the prince, I mean, he wasn't in charge at this time because he was still a young boy and he's held prisoner. But it's actually the nation that the prince is from. And so, I think you see where I'm going with this. Eventually, the blue elephant, he accepts that the humans that he's with are good people, and so he starts training with them. Oh, this is a really stubby elephant. Okay. He starts training with them, and during training, he's getting beat up by all these other elephants because, you know, he's the small one, he's the weakling, but he tries really hard. He like trains every day, practices overtime stuff, practicing his elephant kicks and such. I didn't understand that part. I don't really understand. They're also really like, I don't understand why, but they're really flexible for elephants. Like they're doing like yoga, man. It's funny, and it's not like they're like standing up on two legs. No, they're like actual elephants. Well, I mean, cartoon elephants, but still, they're actual elephants, and they're doing yoga and stuff. I wish I could do yoga, but yeah. So he's like in this elephant training camp, and he's weaker than all of them, but he puts in the work, and so he becomes the strongest elephant in the camp, and all of the other elephants start respecting him. And then they go to the capital, I guess, and where because there are a bunch of elephant breeders. That the one that you meet in the beginning is only one of them. Elephant breeders, elephant trainers, I guess. I mean, I'm sure they bred the elephants too, but you know, they're mostly training them, helping them become like strong for the war. But yeah, so these elephants competing, see who the strongest elephant is, and the strongest elephant is going to be the king's, like, or the prince's, or the king's like personal war elephant that he rides into battle. And so the blue elephant, the main character, I think his name was Khan Klue. I should have said that earlier, but Khan is like, he's winning all these challenges, but he's having a hard time against this other elephant because the other elephant is bigger and he's stronger than him. Is mixing this in a good idea? No, I want the head to be defined. The other elephant is bigger, he's stronger than him, but Khan Klue, he's still keeping up. He's winning most of the challenges. And then it gets to the final challenge, and they have to push this boulder against not boulder. What is it? It's like a stack of logs, and it's like this huge stack of logs. Me personally, I think I could have done it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. So they're this huge stack of logs that they have to push. These aren't connected. They have to push all the way to the other end of the courtyard, and Khan Klue is actually in the lead. He's ahead, and then he hears like a familiar cry, and I didn't mention this earlier because I forgot, but basically Khan Klue snuck out to go look for his father, and his mom specifically told him not to. So he like got lost, and he lost his mom. He couldn't find them again. He went back and everything, but they were gone because the humans in the area were, you know, they're there and they're looking for other elephants to like enslave. He hears his mom basically. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. He hears his mom and he's like, that sounds so familiar. And then he hears his mom, and you know, his mom saw him performing, and so she got like, not upset, but she's like got excited, so she's trying to get to him because he hasn't seen her like son. in ages, and so she's going for him, trying to go get to him, and the guards are like, "Oh my god, this elephant is charging a fence!" So they're like stopping her, trying to get her to calm down. But to everyone else, it just looks like they're beating up this elephant. And Kang Louie hears this, and he stops in his tracks because he's like, "Is that my mom?" And so he goes to go help her, and he like breaks through the fence because he's a strong elephant. He's grown up a lot in those years, and he like fights off all the guards doing that, and they're like about to tase him or hit him with spears. It's been a while since I've watched. Actually, I watch it every year on my birthday, but it's been a while since my birthday, so I forget what it is. But they're attacking him. They're gonna stab him with the spears. But the prince stops him, and he gives this speech about how, yeah, it's important to be strong, but it's also important to protect others, to want to protect others. So he picks Kang Louie as the royal elephant, and he rides him into battle against the enemy. But like Kang Louie, he's like super nervous about going into battle. So he goes to, and he still wants to find his father. So he goes, now he's the royal elephant, he has access to like the elephant battle area with like the old retired elephants where they are. And so he goes up to the elephant retirement place, and he sees this other elephant. For some reason he still thinks it's his dad, even though it's a completely different colored elephant. Yeah, and he goes up to him, and he's like, "Are you my father?" And he's like, "No. What's your name?" And he tells him his name. He's like, "Kang Louie. I did. That sounds so familiar. I knew your father. He was my, and he finds out his father was actually a royal elephant as well. And in a past battle, a while ago, he fought this like evil elephant against like this other commander, and he died on the battlefield to protect him. And he gives them this huge speech about that, and then he goes to fight. He goes off to fight in the war. He has like this little thing on his back. I don't know what that is, but he also has this like gold bracelet around his tusk for some reason. I think it was his father's, and the dude gave it to him after the war. But yeah, he goes to fight in the war. He avenges his father by killing the elephant that killed him. And he becomes a hero, and he goes back. And there's a second movie that I've never seen because I don't know where this movie. I think it's somewhere in India. Where it was made, but there's a second one. It's such an obscure movie. You search up Blue Elephant, you get like this one that I'm showing on screen right now. Hopefully it's there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye. So I forgot to show off the entire build, so I guess I'll do it now in last form. There's me building. There's me making lots of mistakes. There's me tearing down my build. There's building again. Doing it wrong again. I think this is the final time I messed up. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you leave some comments, some criticism, and tips would be really helpful. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now. Just make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, bye. For real this time.